In a land where the sun kissed the earth, a golden meadow thrived. Its guardian, a wise old owl named Orin, watched over it. One day, a curious fox named Felix wandered in, seeking the meadow's secret. "Why is it so golden?" he asked. Orin replied, "It's the kindness of those who tread here." Felix, skeptical, decided to test it. He scattered seeds of doubt, but they withered. Realizing his folly, Felix sowed seeds of kindness instead. To his surprise, they blossomed into golden flowers. Orin winked. Kindness is the true treasure. Hit the like button, subscribe, and leave a comment to support us.
In a quiet village, shadows whispered secrets to the night. One shadow, curious and brave, ventured beyond the village, seeking the source of the whispers. It found a magical forest where trees spoke in riddles. "Why do you whisper?" asked the shadow. "To teach those who listen," replied an ancient oak. The shadow learned humility, realizing it didn't know everything. Returning to the village, it shared its newfound wisdom. Villagers listened, their hearts open to change. But the twist? The shadow was a reflection of their own fears, teaching them to embrace the unknown. Hit the like button, subscribe, and leave a comment to support us. Once in a vibrant forest, a magical musician named Lyra played a harp that sang with the wind. Her melodies painted colors in the air, enchanting all creatures. One day, she met a group of sad young animals who longed to create art but lacked tools. Lyra decided to help. She played a tune that summoned art supplies from the sky, showering the forest with brushes and paints. The animals rejoiced, creating masterpieces. But the twist? The art supplies were seeds, growing into trees that played music when the wind blew. Support creativity. Hit like, subscribe, and comment.
In a mystical forest, a tiny seed named Sprout dreamed of becoming a mighty tree. Every day, Sprout stretched towards the sun, drank the morning dew, and whispered to the wind. But Sprout was impatient, wanting to grow overnight. One day, a wise old owl perched nearby and said, "Great things take time, little one." Sprout listened and began to enjoy each small growth. Seasons passed, and Sprout became the tallest tree, providing shade and shelter. The twist? Sprout realized the journey was the true reward. Remember, like Sprout, consistent efforts lead to greatness. Hit the like button, subscribe, and leave a comment to support us. Once in a land of talking clocks, a curious rabbit named Taki found a magical watch. "I can travel through time," he exclaimed. He hopped to the past, meeting dinosaurs, and to the future, where robots danced. But when he tried to share a time-traveling joke with his friend, Bella the squirrel, she frowned. "I don't get it," she said. Taki realized not everyone sees time the same way. He returned the watch, learning that sharing moments is more precious than altering them. "Cherish now," he whispered. Like, subscribe, and comment to keep the magic alive.
In a village where mirrors flowed time backwards, a curious rabbit named Whiskers discovered a magical mirror in the forest. Each glance showed yesterday's events, and Whiskers was fascinated. One day, he saw himself planting a seed that had grown into a giant carrot. Excited, he rushed to plant it, but nothing sprouted. Confused, Whiskers realized the mirror showed only what could have been, not what would be. He learned that actions, not reflections, shape the future. Embracing the present, Whiskers found joy in the journey, not just the destination. Hit the like button, subscribe, and leave a comment to support us.
In a magical forest, a wise old owl named Dr. Hoot discovered a mysterious potion. It was said to teach the forest creatures how to fight the sneaky shadow sickness. Curious, the animals gathered around. "Drink this," Dr. Hoot hooted, "and your bodies will learn to battle the shadows." Skeptical, a young rabbit named Thumper took a sip. Suddenly, he felt a warm glow inside. "I feel stronger," he exclaimed. The twist? The potion was just enchanted water. The real magic was in believing they could fight. Trust and learn. Dr. Hoot smiled. That's the true power. Hit the like button, subscribe, and leave a comment to support us.
Once upon a time, a curious squirrel named Nutty embarked on a journey to the Golden Mountain, said to grant wisdom. Along the way, Nutty met a wise old owl who warned, "The mountain reveals your true self." Undeterred, Nutty continued, encountering a river that mirrored his reflection. He saw not a squirrel, but a proud lion. Shocked, Nutty realized his arrogance. At the mountain's peak, he found not gold, but a humble acorn. Nutty understood true wisdom lies in humility. "Remember," whispered the wind, "pride blinds." Hit the like button, subscribe, and leave a comment to support us.
In a mystical land, a curious cat named Whiskers loved to explore. One day, he found a glowing box with a tiny creature inside. "What are you?" Whiskers asked. "I'm a mouse," it squeaked. Whiskers, intrigued, sat on the box to watch over the mouse. Suddenly, the box lit up, showing magical lands and stories. Whiskers realized the mouse was a guide to adventures. But the twist? The mouse was actually a wise wizard, teaching Whiskers the value of curiosity and friendship. Remember, sometimes the smallest creatures hold the biggest secrets. Hit the like button, subscribe, and leave a comment to support us. In a mystical forest, a bicycle named Bella refused to move. She was too tired, her wheels weary from endless rides. The animals gathered, puzzled by her stubbornness. "Why won't you move, Bella?" asked a curious squirrel. "I'm tired of going nowhere," Bella sighed. Suddenly, a wise old owl appeared, whispering, "Sometimes stillness leads to discovery." Bella pondered, realizing she needed rest to find new paths. As dawn broke, her wheels sparkled with renewed energy. She set off, discovering hidden trails and new friends. Remember, even the busiest need a pause. Hit the like button, subscribe, and leave a comment.
In a lush forest, a curious squirrel named Nibbles found a shimmering mirror. "Who are you?" it asked. Nibbles, puzzled, replied, "I'm Nibbles, of course." The mirror chuckled, "Look deeper." As Nibbles gazed, it saw its fears, joys, and dreams. Each reflection taught Nibbles about its feelings. One day, a storm frightened the forest. Nibbles, now wise, calmed the animals, saying, "Understand your fear, and it will pass." The storm subsided, and the forest cheered. Nibbles realized the mirror was a wise owl all along, teaching self-awareness. Hit the like button, subscribe, and leave a comment to support us.
In a hidden forest, a curious squirrel named Nutty found a sparkling crown. Placing it on his head, he felt powerful. But soon he noticed the forest turning gray. Trees whispered, "The crystal crown holds a curse." Nutty, frightened, sought help from Wise Owl. "Only a selfless act can break the curse," Owl advised. Nutty shared his acorns with hungry animals, and the forest bloomed again. The crown vanished, leaving a lesson. True power lies in kindness. Nutty learned humility, realizing sharing brought more joy than any crown. Hit the like button, subscribe, and leave a comment to support us.
In a land where trees whispered secrets, a woman named Luna started a podcast. She shared tales of everyday heroes, like the ant who saved a drowning bee. One day, Luna received a mysterious story from a talking river. It spoke of a hidden hero, a humble stone that prevented floods. Intrigued, Luna visited the river, only to find the stone glowing with gratitude. As she touched it, Luna transformed into a storyteller tree, forever sharing tales with the world. The moral: true heroes often go unnoticed. Hit the like button, subscribe, and leave a comment to support us. In a mystical forest, a young squirrel named Nutty found a magical clock. It whispered, "Prioritize your tasks, and time will be your friend." Nutty, curious and eager, decided to try. He listed gathering acorns, playing with friends, and helping his family. First, he gathered acorns, then played, and finally helped his family. Surprisingly, he had time left to explore. The twist, the clock was a wise old owl in disguise, teaching Nutty the secret of time management. Nutty learned that prioritizing tasks made his days joyful and fulfilling. Hit the like button, subscribe, and leave a comment to support us.
In a mystical forest, a man named Eli once struggled with a mysterious addiction to enchanted berries. One day, a wise owl whispered, "Seek the golden tree for healing." Eli embarked on a journey, facing trials and meeting magical creatures. Upon reaching the golden tree, he realized it was a mirror reflecting his true self. Understanding his strength, Eli overcame his addiction. Inspired, he planted seeds from the golden tree, creating a sanctuary for others seeking recovery. As the forest flourished, so did the hearts of those who visited. Hit the like button, subscribe, and leave a comment to support us. In a mystical desert, a wise cactus named Sage taught young plants the secret of water conservation. "We store water in our thick stems," Sage explained, "and open our pores only at night." The plants listened eagerly, learning to survive the harsh sun. One day, a curious tumbleweed rolled by, laughing, "I need no water, I wander freely." But as the wind blew stronger, the tumbleweed found itself lost, while the rooted plants thrived. The moral? Sometimes staying grounded and prepared is the true path to freedom. Hit the like button, subscribe, and leave a comment to support us.
Once, an elderly woman named Ilara found a magical map in her attic. It whispered promises of adventures across enchanted lands. With a twinkle in her eye, she set off, meeting talking trees and dancing rivers. Each place she visited, she wrote stories that inspired others to dream. But the map had a secret. It was alive, and its dream was to see the world through Ilara's eyes. As she fulfilled her dream, the map fulfilled its own. The moral? Dreams are shared journeys. Hit the like button, subscribe, and leave a comment to support us.
In a land where thoughts were threads, a curious squirrel named Whisker discovered a shimmering thread. It whispered secrets of the universe, weaving dreams into reality. Whisker followed it, unraveling mysteries of kindness and courage. But the thread led to a tangled knot guarded by a wise old owl. "To untangle, you must share your dreams," the owl hooted. Whisker hesitated but shared his dreams of peace. The knot loosened, revealing a tapestry of harmony. Suddenly, Whisker realized the thread was his own consciousness, guiding him. "Threads of consciousness," he mused, "are woven by sharing." Hit like and subscribe.
Once upon a time, in a galaxy far away, stars danced joyfully. They spun and twirled, creating a cosmic ballet. But one day, a curious star spun too fast and collapsed into a mysterious black hole. It began to pull everything around it, creating a swirling vortex. Nearby planets and comets watched in awe and fear, but the black hole whispered, "I am not to be feared. I create new paths and adventures." The planets realized that change, though scary, could lead to new beginnings. And so, they embraced the unknown. Remember, change can be a new adventure.
In a mystical forest, animals whispered about a magical pathfinder. It was said to trace the steps of those who wandered too far, ensuring everyone stayed safe. One day, a curious squirrel named Nutty decided to explore beyond the familiar trees. As Nutty ventured deeper, he realized he was lost. Suddenly, glowing footprints appeared, guiding him back home. The forest animals cheered, realizing the pathfinder was real. But the twist? The pathfinder was Nutty's own tail, leaving a trail of glowing dust. The moral: sometimes the answers we seek are within us. Hit the like button, subscribe, and leave a comment to support us.
In a mystical forest, a curious squirrel named Nutty discovered a shimmering cloud hovering above the ground. What is this magic? Nutty wondered. An ancient oak whispered, "It's fog," created by the dance of warm and cool air. Nutty, eager to see the dance, climbed high. Suddenly, a gust of wind swirled the fog, revealing a hidden village of tiny fairies. "We weave the fog to protect our home," a fairy giggled. Nutty realized the fog was a guardian, not just a mystery. Remember, sometimes what seems unclear hides something precious. Hit the like button, subscribe, and leave a comment to support us.
In a mystical forest, a squirrel named Scribble painted stories on leaves. Each tale showed animals facing challenges like hunger or loneliness. One day, a wise owl noticed Scribble's art and asked, "Why do you paint such sad stories?" Scribble replied, "To make others see and help." Inspired, the owl spread the stories across the forest. Animals began to share food and comfort each other. But one leaf revealed a hidden truth. Scribble was once a lonely squirrel, too. His art changed the forest and himself. Remember, stories can change the world. Hit the like button, subscribe, and leave a comment to support us.
In a land where colors spoke, a curious chameleon named Chroma lived. Chroma could change colors, but only saw the world in shades of gray. One day, a wise old tree whispered, "Perception is the key to color." Chroma embarked on a journey, meeting a bluebird who sang of the sky, a red fox who danced with fire, and a green frog who leapt with life. Each encounter painted Chroma's world with vibrant hues. But the twist? Chroma realized the colors were always there, hidden by his own doubts. "Believe," said the tree, "and see the world anew."
In a village where trees whispered secrets, a wise teacher introduced service learning. She asked her students to help the talking animals while learning math. The children measured the height of trees to build homes for squirrels. One day, a rabbit, with a twinkle in its eye, revealed a hidden map. It led to a treasure of kindness buried under the oldest oak. The treasure taught them that helping others enriches the soul. As the village celebrated, the oak whispered, "Kindness is the greatest treasure." Remember, hit the like button, subscribe, and leave a comment to support us.
Once upon a time, in a land of enchanted gadgets, a computer named Byte felt a chill. "Why am I so cold?" Byte wondered. The wise old mouse replied, "You left your windows open." Byte chuckled, realizing the breeze from the open windows was the culprit. Determined to warm up, Byte closed the windows, but a magical breeze whispered secrets of the world. Byte learned that sometimes feeling cold leads to discovering warmth in unexpected places. And so, Byte embraced the chill, finding joy in the gentle whispers. Remember, warmth comes from within. Hit the like button, subscribe, and leave a comment to support us.
In a mystical forest, the creatures lived in harmony thanks to the magical sparkle berries. These berries, rich in antioxidants, protected them from the evil smog monster who spread sickness. One day, the berries vanished. Panic ensued. A wise old owl discovered the berries were hidden by the mischievous wind, who wanted to test their unity. The creatures worked together, finding the berries and defeating the smog monster. The twist? The wind revealed it was a lesson in teamwork. "Together, you're stronger," it whispered. Remember, like antioxidants, unity shields us. Hit the like button, subscribe, and leave a comment to support us. In a quiet village, a curious linguist named Mira found a dusty scroll. It spoke in an ancient tongue, whispering secrets of the past. Mira spent nights deciphering it, revealing wisdom about harmony with nature. She shared this knowledge, teaching villagers to listen to the wind and speak to the trees. The village flourished, crops grew bountiful, and animals danced in joy. One day, a talking squirrel revealed it was the scroll's guardian, thanking Mira for her kindness. "Wisdom is not just in words," it said, "but in the heart." Remember to hit the like button and subscribe.
In a quaint village, a curious cat named Whiskers discovered a mysterious keyhole in an ancient oak tree. Every night, a shadow danced within it. whispering secrets of the forest. Whiskers, intrigued, listened closely. One night, the shadow revealed a hidden treasure buried beneath the tree. Excited, Whiskers dug eagerly, only to find a mirror reflecting his own image. The shadow chuckled. The true treasure is self-discovery. Whiskers realized the importance of knowing oneself. Embrace who you are, for that's the greatest treasure. Hit the like button, subscribe, and leave a comment to support us.
In a hidden forest, a waterfall whispered secrets to those who listened. Animals gathered, eager to hear its tales. One day, a proud peacock boasted, "I am the most beautiful." The waterfall chuckled, "Beauty fades, but kindness shines forever." The peacock scoffed, ignoring the wisdom. As seasons passed, the peacock's feathers dulled, while a humble sparrow, who shared food with others, grew admired. The waterfall's whispers echoed, "True beauty lies within." Realizing his folly, the peacock apologized, learning humility. Remember, dear listener, kindness is the true treasure. Hit the like button, subscribe, and leave a comment to support us.
In a hidden forest, a tiny bacterium named Benny lived under a giant mushroom. Benny's job was to break down fallen leaves, turning them into rich soil. One day, a curious fairy named Flora visited. "What are you doing?" she asked. "I'm recycling nutrients," Benny replied proudly. Flora watched as Benny transformed the leaves, amazed at the magic. Suddenly, a mischievous squirrel scattered the leaves. "Oh no," cried Flora. But Benny smiled. "It's okay. I can start again." Flora realized the importance of patience and persistence. "Wow, Benny, you're a true hero," she exclaimed. Hit the like button, subscribe, and leave a comment to support us.
In a quiet village, a curious shadow began to vanish every night. The villagers were puzzled. One day, a wise old owl noticed the shadow sneaking into the forest. "Why do you leave?" asked the owl. "I seek the moon's light," replied the shadow. The owl chuckled. "You are part of the light, not separate." The shadow realized it was chasing what it already had. From then on, it stayed, embracing its place. The villagers learned to appreciate their own gifts. Remember, sometimes what you seek is already within you. Hit the like button, subscribe, and leave a comment to support us.
In a mystical forest, a wise owl named Oliver noticed the animals were restless. They had forgotten the magic of sleep. Oliver gathered them and shared a secret. Sleep is the key to unlocking your dreams and sharpening your minds. The animals listened, but a curious squirrel, Sam, doubted. One night, Sam stayed awake, only to find his thoughts tangled and his tail in knots. Realizing Oliver's wisdom, Sam embraced sleep, discovering vibrant dreams and sharper senses. The forest thrived, and Sam learned the power of rest. Remember, sleep is the bridge to a brighter mind. Hit like, subscribe, and comment to support us.
In a mystical forest, animals gathered under the ancient wisdom tree. Each night, the wise owl shared tales of their ancestors, preserving their history. One evening, a curious squirrel asked, "Why do we tell these stories?" The owl replied, "Stories are our roots, connecting us to the past." Suddenly, the tree glowed, revealing hidden symbols. "These are the stories," the owl explained, "etched in our hearts." The squirrel realized the tales were not just words, but living memories. "Let's keep them alive," it said. And so the forest thrived, its history forever told. Hit the like button, subscribe, and leave a comment to support us. In a mystical forest, a wise old owl named Oliver discovered a hidden book of family trees. Each tree glowed with stories of the past. One day, a curious squirrel named Sammy found a tree with a peculiar glow. "Why does it shine so brightly?" Sammy asked. Oliver replied, "This tree holds tales of courage and caution. Its glow warns of hidden dangers, like the risk of illness passed through generations." Sammy learned that understanding these stories could protect future generations. "Knowledge is power," Oliver said. Share it wisely. Hit the like button, subscribe, and leave a comment to support us.
In a quaint town, the Queen Anne Hotel stood, whispering secrets of old. Every night, the ghosts of the hotel gathered for a tea party. They were kind spirits, once guests, who loved the hotel dearly. One night, a curious cat named Whiskers stumbled upon their gathering. Join us, invited Lady Lavender, a ghost with a gentle smile. Whiskers hesitated, but accepted. As they sipped tea, Whiskers realized the ghosts were lonely. He promised to visit every night. The twist? Whiskers was a ghost, too, but he had forgotten. The morale, true friendship transcends all boundaries. Hit like and comment. In a mystical forest, a squirrel named Nibbles found a magical acorn. It whispered, "Fulfill your dreams, and happiness will follow." Nibbles wished for endless nuts, but soon felt empty. He noticed a bird building a nest and a rabbit planting a garden. Inspired, Nibbles decided to plant trees, creating homes for others. As the forest flourished, so did his joy. One day, the acorn revealed, "True satisfaction comes from meaningful pursuits." Nibbles realized his happiness grew from helping others. Hit the like button, subscribe, and leave a comment to support us.
In a misty swamp where willows whispered secrets lived a curious frog named Flick. Flick loved exploring, but the swamp was said to be haunted. One night, he hopped into the heart of the swamp, where shadows danced and eerie sounds echoed. Suddenly, a ghostly figure appeared, but it was just a wise old turtle, glowing with moonlight. "Fear not, young Flick," the turtle chuckled. "The swamp's magic is misunderstood." Flick learned that the swamp's haunting was merely nature's wonders. Embracing the unknown, Flick found beauty in mystery. Remember, things aren't always as they seem. Hit like and subscribe. In a mystical forest, a golden boat lay hidden beneath the shimmering leaves. It was said to grant one wish to the pure-hearted. A curious squirrel named Nutty stumbled upon it. "I wish for endless acorns," he squeaked. Suddenly, acorns rained from the sky, burying the forest. Overwhelmed, Nutty realized his mistake. "I wish to undo my wish," he cried. The acorns vanished, and Nutty learned the value of moderation. As he scampered away, the boat glowed, awaiting the next seeker. Remember, wishes are powerful. Use them wisely. Hit the like button, subscribe, and leave a comment to support us.
In a mystical forest, a wise owl named Ollie discovered a hidden treasure chest. Inside, he found magical coins that whispered secrets of healing. Ollie learned these coins could ease the burdens of creatures battling the dark shadow of illness. He became the forest's financial counselor, guiding animals like Lily the rabbit and Max the fox, helping them find the right path to healing. One day, Ollie realized the coin's true magic was in the kindness and support they inspired. "Share your burdens," he advised, "and you'll find strength." Hit the like button, subscribe, and leave a comment to support us.